You just took a loss. Your heart spikes, your cursor hovers over the buy button, and a voice says, "Get it back. Now." That's not strategy. That's revenge. And revenge is the fastest path from small red to account catastrophe. Today you're going to install a field-tested protocol to break the revenge trading loop for good, so you can trade with emotional armor, probabilistic thinking, and cold execution under fire. Here's what you'll get in the next few minutes. A clear psychological map of how revenge spirals start and feed on themselves. A 3-part revenge reset protocol you can run intraday in under 5 minutes. A 30-day battle plan to retrain your brain, including self-audits, mental rehearsals, and process goals that delete the pressure to make it back. By the end, you'll have a step-by-step playbook to end emotional firefights and trade like a professional. Educational only, no advice. You own your risk. Use position sizing and risk limits appropriate to your plan. What counts as revenge trading and why smart traders do it. Revenge trading is any trade placed primarily to recover a loss rather than to exploit a researched edge. You'll know you're there when your time to click shrinks and your reason for entry becomes because I need it instead of because my setup is here. Why it happens, even to experienced traders. Identity threat. After a loss, P&L feels like a scoreboard for self-worth. That sting of being wrong narrows attention, spikes arousal, and pushes impulsive acts. Completion bias. We crave a tidy ending. I can't end the day red. That perfectionism inflates performance anxiety and hijacks decision quality. Anger and payback. Anger seeks relief. The market is always moving, so the brain grabs the fastest lever it can find, another order. Here's the truth most traders dodge. The market doesn't care, and it doesn't owe you. Your edge isn't in the next click. It's in process. The codified way you decide size and stop. The more precisely you execute that process, the less room emotion has to operate. The anatomy of a revenge spiral. Let's trace a typical sequence so you can recognize it early. The loss, toxic self-talk. Internal dialogue flips from strategy to self. I blew it. I have to fix this. I can't end red. That shift from market-focused to self-focused thinking tightens your field of view and disconnects you from information that matters. Size creep. You quietly nudge position size or trade frequency to recover faster. Bigger risk magnifies pressure, distorts execution, and degrades your reads. Edge blindness. You start taking setups you'd never touch in calm states. You're obeying urges, not rules. Execution drift. Stops become suggestions. Targets yo-yo. You micromanage and second guess. You've moved from probabilistic to emotional decision-making. Early warning system, 2 triggers. Language trigger. The instant you hear, get it back, I can't end red, or just one more, you're already in yellow alert. Physiology trigger. Shallow breathing. Tight shoulders. Feeling rushed. That's your cue to pause before you press anything. The revenge reset protocol. Run this immediately after a meaningful loss or whenever you feel pressure build. It takes 3 to 5 minutes. It can save your day and your account. Step 1. Interrupt. Stand up. Turn the screen off or look away. Take 10 slow breaths. 4 seconds in, 6 out. Write a 1-line description of what happened. Stopped out per plan on X. Felt urge to hit back. Write a 1-sentence process goal for the next block. Only take setup A. Base size. Hard stop 1R. No ads until plus 0.5R. This step switches your brain from emotional impulse to operational intent. Step 2. Normalize the loss. Say out loud, loss is a part of my edge. My job is clean execution on the next valid signal. Red days can be good trading days if you followed your rules. Green days can be bad trading days if you didn't. Define success by process, not P&L. Step 3. Rehearse the next win. Close your eyes and mentally rehearse the next valid. Setup, entry, initial stop, add rules, trailing logic. Also rehearse doing nothing when no edge appears. Anchor this mental state to a physical cue. Touch your wrist or take 1 deep inhale so you can re-enter it quickly during the session. Step 4. Narrow the field. Reduce to a single screen showing only signal critical data, your higher time frame structure, your trigger time frame, and key market internals you actually use. Remove chat, social feeds, and extraneous charts that invite flitting. Step 5. Probabilistic restart. Resume with minimum size for one valid trade. If you execute cleanly, ladder back toward normal size. If pressure spikes again, step away and rerun the RRP. Step 6. Hard daily stop. Set a daily max drawdown in R, risk units. If you hit it, you're done for the day. No exceptions. This single rule deletes most revenge cascades. 30-day rewire plan. Revenge trading is a habit loop. Cue, loss, routine, impulsive trade. Reward, relief and chagrin excitement. We don't eliminate the cue. We replace the routine with the RRP and reward the right behavior. The 10-minute daily audit. 3 wins. Record 3 things you did right. Even on red days, you're building your model of success from your own data. 1 fix. Identify your trade of the day that best fit your playbook, win or lose, and 1 trade you should have skipped. Write a single micro rule to capture that improvement tomorrow. Red flags. Write the exact revenge phrases you caught in your self-talk today. You can't extinguish what you won't name. Weekly rehearsal circuit. Run 3 mental reps of the RRP, start to finish. Run 1 rep of skipping a false setup and feeling good about the pass. Reaffirm your process goals for the coming week. Entries, exits, size ramps, and daily stop. Environment design. Use mechanical prompts where possible. Pre-trade checklists, preset orders, alerts on your trigger conditions, and dashboards that eliminate clutter. Mechanical structure reduces time pressure and decision fatigue. Post your no-go lines where you see them. No trade without setup AB. Max loss 2R. No adding to losers. Stop for day at -3R. Risk right sizing. Trade base size until you execute 2 trades cleanly in a row, regardless of P&L. Then consider stepping size up by 1 unit. Any revenge flag resets you to base. Build psychological safety. Broaden your identity beyond trading. When your entire self-worth rides on today's P&L, you'll chase relief via revenge trades. Protect your mental capital with sleep, movement, nutrition, and at least 1 non-market pursuit that matters to you. Real-world playbook. 3 case studies. Case 1. The midday meltdown. A day trader takes 2 back-to-back 1-hour losses. Heart rate spikes. He wants to double size to get it back. He runs the RRP, steps away, breathwork, and writes, next 30 minutes, set up at only, base size, hard stop 1 hour. He passes 2 FOMO impulses, then takes the 3rd valid signal. It wins 1.4R. He stops after that block, still down slightly, but proud of his discipline. That's a good trading day. Rules over urges. Case 2. The open drive. Overreaction. A swing trader wakes to a gap against his position, panic exits, and immediately flips direction out of anger. New rule implemented. A 2-minute box after any exit. No orders allowed. Only checklist review and breath anchor. After 2 minutes, the setup isn't there, no trade. The trader ends the day flat, but avoids a spiral. Case 3. The afternoon chop. A futures trader realizes he's juggling 8 screens and feels rushed. He consolidates to 1 custom layout. Higher time frame bias, trigger chart, and 2 internals he actually uses. Fewer trades, higher quality, no revenge spike. Clarity beats activity. Mindset shift. From right versus wrong to probabilities. The market is an unstructured environment with unlimited opportunity and unlimited ways to hurt yourself. Your job is not to predict and be right. Your job is to define risk, execute cleanly, and think in probabilities. When you predefine losses and treat them as tuition, fear and anger lose their leverage. Here's the identity shift that breaks the cycle. Old identity. I'm a trader who must end green. New identity. I'm a trader who executes a well-defined process under uncertainty. The first identity creates an emotional debt you try to repay with revenge trades. The second identity frames every day as reps. Entries taken with criteria, exits executed per plan, stops honoured without debate, and discipline measured through behaviour, not outcome. Feelings can ride along, but they don't drive. You will still feel the sting of a stop out. You will still feel the itch to chase. That's fine. Feel it. Then run the protocol. Rules place trades, not feelings. Practical application. Drills and tools. Drill 1, 5x5 breath, plus. Script, 5 slow breaths, 4 in, 5 and 6 out. Read aloud. I trade plans, not feelings. A good day, some rules followed. Losses are part of my edge. Do this pre-market and after any loss. Drill 2, the trade of the day journal. Log one trade that best fit your playbook, win or lose, and one you should have skipped. Write one micro rule you'll apply tomorrow. Keep this short and sustainable. Consistency beats perfection. Drill 3, 3-block protocol. After any loss, complete 3 checklist items before your next order. Process goal written. State reset with breath cue. Setup verified on your single focused screen. Drill 4, size ladder. Trade base size until you log 2 clean executions in a row, then ladder up by 1 unit. Any revenge flag, back to base. Drill 5, 90-second mental rehearsal. Close eyes and run the exact film. Valid trigger. Entry. Initial stop. Add rules. Trail. Either target or exit on plan. Run a no-trade rep 2. Visualizing satisfaction with passing on low-quality setups. Metrics to track. Percent of trades that met all checklist criteria. Average time between a stop out and the next order. Target, increase it. Number of impulse trades. Target, trend down each week. Rule adherence score, self-rated 1 to 5. With brief notes on why, common pitfalls. I'll just win it back with size. Fix, size ladder only after clean executions, never after a loss. I can't stop now. I'll end red. Fix, daily stop is non-negotiable. Green is not good and red is not bad. Good is equal to adherence. I'm bored, I need action. Fix, replace action with process. Annotate charts, run a rehearsal, or step away for 5 minutes. Boredom is not a signal. This setup looks almost right. Fix, if it isn't your A or B setup by checklist, it's a pass. Almost is where revenge hides. Strong conclusion. Build the trader you can trust. Revenge trading isn't a character flaw. It's an untrained stress response in an unstructured arena. Train the response, codify your process, measure your behavior. When you own your rules, you reclaim your edge. The market doesn't reward rage, it rewards repeatable execution and probabilistic discipline. Do the work that keeps you calm under fire and consistent in uncertainty, and you win the psychological warfare most traders never see because they're too busy trying to get it back. End card, homework and prompts. 7-day challenge. Log your first thought after every loss for 1 week. Replace, get it back with process first, if no edge, no trade. Run the revenge reset protocol after the first loss each session. Post your number of impulse trades at week's end. Target a 50% drop. Journal prompts. Which phrases in my self-talk predict bad trades? What single process goal would most reduce my pressure this week? Where do I break rules, and why? What emotion is present? What belief is underneath it? Rules to print. Plan the loss. Execute the plan. Grade the day by adherence. Step away when state degrades. Size up only after clean execution. Stop for the day at the line.